Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the heart of Africa, there lived a young woman named Amina. Born into a family struggling to make ends meet, Amina often dreamt of escaping the clutches of poverty and living a life of luxury and comfort. She envied the wealthier villagers who wore fine clothes, lived in large houses, and never worried about their next meal. As she grew older, Amina became increasingly determined to change her fate. One evening, while sitting by the fire with her grandmother, she heard an old proverb, "Wealth can be found where one least expects it." Amina pondered these words, believing they held the key to her future. Desperate to find a way out of poverty, Amina began to seek advice from various people in the village. One day, she encountered a wealthy merchant who told her, "To gain wealth, you must be willing to do whatever it takes." Amina, interpreting his words literally, decided to use her charm and beauty to seduce the men of the village, hoping they would shower her with riches. She started with the village chief, believing that his influence and wealth would bring her the prosperity she desired. But the chief, while enjoying her company, only gave her small gifts and trinkets. Undeterred, Amina continued her pursuit, moving from one man to another, hoping that each new liaison would bring her closer to her dream. As the months passed, Amina became the talk of the village. People whispered about her actions, and although some men gave her money and presents, it was never enough to lift her out of poverty. She began to lose her self-respect and the respect of others, but she was too consumed by her quest for wealth to care. One day, Amina met an elderly woman who had been observing her for some time. The woman, known for her wisdom, invited Amina to her modest home. Over a cup of tea, the wise woman said, "Child, I see you are chasing wealth, but you are looking in the wrong places. True wealth does not come from taking advantage of others. It comes from within and from honest work." Amina, exhausted and disillusioned, broke down in tears. "I just wanted a better life," she confessed. The wise woman smiled kindly. "You have the power to create that life, but not by the path you have chosen. Look around you. There is so much potential in this village. Use your talents and skills to contribute, and you will find the wealth you seek." Taking the woman's advice to heart, Amina decided to change her ways. She began to help the village women with their crafts and learned the art of weaving. With time, she became skilled at making beautiful baskets and textiles, which she sold at the market. Her reputation as a talented artisan grew, and people began to respect her for her hard work and dedication. Years passed, and Amina's small business flourished. She built a modest but comfortable home, and although she never achieved the immense wealth she once dreamed of, she found a sense of contentment and purpose in her life. The villagers, seeing her transformation, admired her resilience and determination. Amina learned that true wealth was not measured by the number of coins in her purse but by the richness of her character and the love and respect of her community. She had once sought to become rich by taking from others, but in the end, she found true richness by giving of herself and her talents. And so, Amina's story became a lesson for the village, that the pursuit of wealth through dishonest means leads to emptiness, but hard work, integrity, and community spirit bring lasting fulfillment and true prosperity. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to this channel for more Africa folktale, America folktale, Europe folktale, and ISA. Thanks for watching and God bless you all. Bye for now.